Alright. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. It's time for another episode of the Salt Mines, and we have a couple of replays here. And these are the first ones actually sorted for me by the lovely Apple Juice, our Grandmaster random massive beast within Taste the Bacon, and a good mate of mine who has grabbed a few replays for us. Now, this first replay apparently is a slow burn. Apparently, there is a build-up. And I think the game is going to be studying the build-up of insanity until the explosion happens and the players lose their minds. For those who don't know, the Salt Mines is a show we will watch people basically have mental breakdowns over video games because playing strategy games is important business. And you need to offer to fight your opponent or threaten their family and friends if they beat you in the video game, play a strategy you don't like, play a faction that you think is too powerful, or one of about 1,000 other rules and conditions that apparently apply as an invisible hidden contract on every single ladder match you play. And we've got Milo SC in the top left. That's a name I recognize, guys. Milo SC. Have I played Milo SC? Did I play this player in Stormgate the other day? I'm live streaming this as I record this. I feel like I played this player. We had a Stormgate match the other day, I think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Milo. So I think this is a rather high-level game, right? We've got Tread in the bottom right, who right now is averaging a solid 0 APM. And to be fair, they're doing everything they need to do. This is just a very slow player who's very, methodical, from what I can tell. No wasted actions. The build order's tight. Both overlords going across the map. You've gone for what appears to be a 16 hatchery, 18 gas, 17 pool. You've got your rally point set. Well, actually, we don't have this rally point set. Just setting it now. And we only set the worker rally, not the army rally. I noticed that some players don't use worker army rallies at all as Zerg because they control group their eggs very consistently. I always wondered, do you guys think that's a good move? I always feel like that's not a good move. This is about a 4,200 MMR replay, says Apple Juice. He's actually hanging out in the chat right now as well. Okay, awesome. This is going to be interesting. 6 lings into 2 queens. We've got barracks into factory. We should see a reactor go down next. I feel like not all the sounds are coming through. Maybe it's just because I'm jumping to the things a bit late. That sounds better. Now, for those who haven't been around the Salt Mines for a while, we've been building up lore in this show for a long time, and it's been so good to get back into it recently. I think our return, I don't think these replays can possibly match our last episode. Let's just get that out of the way. If you guys, I don't think anyone oh, what was that guy's name? Does anyone remember the player's name? I don't think anyone can match that. The stupidity of that player who was constantly talking smack while absolutely playing like garbage, dropping offensive GGs, and also gloating when he would pull off moves. It's a me, Mario. That's it. He would raise a depot to block Zerglings walking in and then instantly start gloating in the chat. I don't think we're going to get that. Now, unfortunately, guys, Tread is going for what appears to be the worst Ling Bane all-in of all time. How is this 4,200 MMR? You're just rallying slow Zerglings. Your Baneling Nest and Ling Speed only just started. All you need to do is repair the depots and you're fine, yeah. What? Oh my god, this hatchery got blocked by an engineering bay as well. Okay, so we've had to take a third base on the other side. Our third base is really late. I think these lings were these a reaction to us getting blocked? Now a lair's going in. What? Guys, the start of this game, the build orders, I was like, this is Masters. Then I got told, no, it's about 4,200, which is low Masters, very top of Diamond kind of range, depending on how the seasons adjust. But let's say Masters 3. This play for Tread now looks like that of a solid Platinum 1? Maybe Plat 1? Could be Diamond 3? Maybe Diamond 3, but probably Plat 1. The build order seems jank as all hell. I mean, you got a Reaper kill, man. You got to be feeling good right now. Third command center is finished. First natural one is coming out. Going to be seeing the command centers there. It's Cyclones and Vikings. Milo is a mech player. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be seeing mech up against Ling Bane. That's usually very good for the mech player. Tread is teching insanely fast. Ling's come in. Ooh! How many Hellions? 1 Hellion just got surrounded. Dude, Tread playing very aggressively. Going to chill outside with the Zerglings now. Viking comes out front. That's going to clear the vision. This is really important. If Milo can get rid of the overlords near their base, then they can limit the vision and start to get in a better position. But right now, Tread on their side of the map is not really doing anything to progress. They're just building a few drones, a few more Zerglings, and up against mech. If you are stuck on Ling Bane, that's going to be bad. So the earlier you can figure out, drop a roach horn, start putting roaches, go into swarm hosts or lurkers or Hydra Viper, something like, Roach Hydra Viper. These are all good options. Technically, Ling Bane can beat mech, but you need to be so rich and have so many bases. If you're at 100 drones on 7 bases against a 3-base mech player, you can probably beat them with Ling Bane. But It is never advisable and is never the most efficient plan to get there. 2 spine crawlers going down in these bases right now as well. Wow, this is cool, guys. This is a reminder of the fact that you can get to a pretty high level while doing not really a build order and not really playing meta at all. Like, Tread is playing very unique. Just kind of massing Zerglings, building a few drones, no creep spread, random spine crawlers and mineral lines. This is kind of cool. I like it. And the fact that we're playing against Mech as well, you can see the second and third factory going down now. This is going to be a very interesting game. Where'd the Cyclones go? Cyclones are on the watchtower on the top right. Lings are over here. Still, we're scouting with our army. This is one of my favorite moves. Oh, we're going to go for a Bane bust? No way. That's a crazy move right now with Baneling speed and +1 melee finishing. Okay. And it could work. This Hellion sees it rallying, though. Hellion Cyclone comes back and gets surrounded. Oh, no, Milo. Oh, no, Milo. Oh, Milo, you're so dead. Oh, no. Okay, I mean, if these Hellions micro up the ramp and they run the SCVs, get the Hellions on top of the ramp. Hellions on top of the ramp. Run, Milo, man. Okay, Milo pulls back. Get back at the ramp. Milo, run. Run, dude. No, don't let your Hellions get surrounded. Dude, these Banelings are such a big problem right now. Oh my, as long as those Banelings hit the main mineral line and the rally of Lings hit the natural, it should be game over. The Banelings, as long as they click in this mineral line, that's going to be huge. The Banelings are going to be devastating. They blew up on the first SCVs. They didn't get in the middle, but the Lings are still in. It might not matter. Bad Baneling micro. Just A move. Let the Lings kill the SCVs. The Lings are getting good damage. Not as big as I thought it would be. It's still like 10, 15, 16 SCVs go down. It's a lot of Ling Bane, though. And the wall gets replaced instantly. That doesn't put you ahead necessarily as Tread. Tread should have got the Banelings in the middle of the mineral line and then A-move them, and they would have got big hits, killing 10, 15 workers, and then letting the Lings finish off the rest. But blowing them up on the gas workers was not it. Meanwhile, we've got the Hellion Banshee hanging on. Milo's walled off. You've got 3 factories, 3 command centers, and 2 armories. And you can rebuild your workers. So I think it's an okay spot for Milo to just stabilize Turtle up. Blue Flame, Hurricane Engines. That's right, they changed the name of this upgrade to Engines. We've got 1-1 upgrades building as well. Cyclones building 4 at a time. And that should keep you nice and safe. Behind this, Tread is going for a Spire. Now, this is going to be really interesting because there's no creep at all, but we're playing Ling Bane. I generally advise if you're going to play Ling Bane, but you don't like creep, you're not really playing Ling Bane. You're doing a Ling Bane all in. Because if you don't spread creep, Ling Bane is just nowhere near as good as it otherwise can be. It gets such a big boost because you get like 30% movement speed boost, something like that on creep. And as you guys know, hand-to-hand combat, close-range units are always much better if they have very fast movement speed because they can close the gap between them and the enemy as fast as possible and then take advantage of them. Now you guys might be wondering, this is a bit different, Pig. 8 minutes into Assault Mines, I haven't seen Rage yet. I warned you at the start of the video. I said this is going to be a slow burn. Calm yourself. We're going to get there. Who do you guys think is raging? I think it's Tread. I think it's Tread because Mech. People always rage against Mech. Oh, but Milo's not. Oh, no. Milo, no. Don't lose your units for no reason. Ow. Ling Bane rolling in. Ling Bane rolling in. Goodbye, SCVs. Oh, this is actually a really good run by... Wait. The Ling Bane's not blowing up the SCVs, though. You gotta blow up the SCVs. Nice. Nice blow-ups. Oh, that was delicious. Okay. 35 SCVs going down. This could honestly be either, because Milo could rage about a Zerg who just clicks Banelings into their base repeatedly and then like just wins by taking the whole map and just keeps clicking Banelings. Wow, you click Banelings in my base. You're so good. Oh, he's a skillful Zerg player. I take my Banelings and I click them in the worker line. Wow, so much micro. Meanwhile though, Tread's gonna be like, oh, you play Mech? Oh, wow. Oh, look, I've got mech units that are literally unbeatable. I've tried every unit composition I can imagine. Zerglings, Banelings, Mutalisks, the 3 units that are hard counted by mech. None of them work, and I don't know what else to try. You know, I very much feel like both of these players could be raging right now. Tread just lost a base, and we're back to like a very even game. Like this game is just stuck at dead even between the two, because one of them does damage and then the other does some damage, and it's like, Bro, if Milo BMs, he's out of my clans, says BattleMac. I'm really hoping it's not him. Everyone has a bad day. You don't kick someone out of a clan for being a D-bag one time. I mean, obviously, it depends how much of a D-bag they are. There might be a line. I would say always give people second chances. Unless they do something particularly heinous. Don't be kicking people. If you guys see someone on the Salt Mines, respond to them with empathy. Try to help them out a bit. I've already named and shamed. I've already given them the punishment, the shame. I've already gone behind them in the streets with the bell, making them walk naked. like bloody Cersei and said, yeah, shame, shame. You know, I'm doing that here. So you guys don't need to snack on that. Give people second chances. Remember, rehabilitation. It's a good, you know, penal system, a good incarceration system. It's about rehabilitation. It's not just about punishment and recrimination. Is that the right word? Recrimination? You know, it's not about retaliation, essentially. Sometimes I really do try to speak with words that are bigger than my brain. Fourth command center is on the way. Now, Tread's up to 71 workers. We've got 2-2 Ling Bane Muta. Now, Ling Bane Muta is something that Raynor famously said beats Mech, and he could beat Mech any day, even with Ling Bane Muta. Everyone told him he's wrong and he's an idiot. Eventually, someone put up a bunch of money for a show match where he got 3-0'd by Marine Lord for Marine Lord's easiest money he ever made. Literally beaten by an Age of Empires pro gamer. That's how bad Ling Bane is versus Mech. So if you guys are wondering, you want an example, the guy who literally now is in the retirement home of StarCraft 2 players, Age of Empires, over there, he destroyed Raynor 3-0. It was not even close. I mean, the cockiness of Raynor at the time to say, yeah, you can know I'm playing Ling Bane Muta and it'll still work. And everyone's like, does Raynor not know how like Widow Mines and Thors and Hellbats work? Because he's going to find out. And yeah, there was a lot of Widow Mines and Cyclones and Thors and Hellbats with Blue Flame. And let's just say the Ling Bane Muta didn't go well. You know, there's a lot of fights where Raynor was like, normally the Mech player clumps up in a ball here and lets me blow their stuff up. And Marine Lord's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. We're not going to let your Banelings kill a Mech army. Like, I'm not actually an idiot. If anyone can find the video of that, please link it up in chat. I'd love to go take a glance at that. I don't know if anyone posted it to YouTube. It was more of like a Twitch event. I think like Roddy cast it or something like that. But I remember thinking like, this will be really cool if Raynor pulls this off, but also, no, it's not going to work, you know? Hive is there. Banshee there. A couple more Thors building command centers as well. I think Lambo might have cast it, actually. It feels like something that's like, Lambo's just there, like, you know, he's there as like the judge of the pro gamers, and he's like, guys, I shall cast this game. Big Mech push. The Widow Mines are the scary part, guys. The Widow Mines, the tanks and the Widow Mines will wreck the Banelings and the Mutas both. Cyclone Hellbats kind of support units. The Banshees actually do pretty good damage as well. Problem with this is, how do you beat the Banshees? Because if your Mutalisks die to the Widow Mines, you're in trouble, but there's no Thors. Milo kills the base here. It's pure Ling Bane Muta. Dude, this is a crazy comp to be using here. Ling Bane Muta against Mech is... It's wild. It's so hard to make this work. He's going to go for a big pre-spread. Big pre-spread. Ling Bane coming in from two sides. Widow Mine lands on the Banelings on the left, but the Ling Bane cleans it up. And that was a pretty sick fight. All right, guys, I got to hand it to Tread. I shat on Tread's opening at the start and was like, this is Platinum League? Tread just went from Platinum League to GM in my books. I am now understanding why Tread is a Masters 3 player / Diamond 1. It's because their opening build order was utter garbage, but that was a GM level engagement. And that just reminds you of the dichotomy of every player. People say, what's stopping me from getting from Diamond 2 to Diamond 1? What's stopping me from getting from Gold 3 to Platinum or something? And I'm always like, it's kind of different for everyone. Because you will get players like Tread here who have the most garbage first few minutes of a game I've ever watched into a legitimately professional player level engagement. And I'm like, oh, there's a real gap in your skills. Like, this one's up here, this one's way down here. If Tread fixes their openings and starts spreading creep earlier, they're actually a good player. Their APM has gone from 60 average APM in the early game to now over 200 once the game got going. Did they just not try at the start? What is this? What's stopping me from connecting with my father? There's a long line to buy milk and cigarettes at the corner shop. It's a long line. He'll be back it's nothing stopping. It's just a long line. Don't worry about it. It'll be back. Twitch chat. It's all fine, Jazzer's no worries. I have the answers to everything, guys. Mass Cyclone Thor coming in. Mass Ling actually beats this army. There is no anti-Zergling in this army. If you go pure Zergling, you can beat this. Not to mention the Ultras aren't bad either. Guys, now that Ultras are coming out, Ultras are not terrible versus Mech. They're not great, but they're definitely not terrible. And the melee carapace upgrades are actually quite good. We don't have +3 carapace on the way, but we've got all the other upgrades we need. Queens are going down, creeps going down. Milo's coming with another push. The army's getting ready to maybe flank this. This army is kind of soft right now for Milo. Milo needs Hellbats and Widow Mines. I think we really need Hellbats and Widow Mines. Oh my gosh. Okay, Cyclones locking on. Banshees fighting the Ling Bane. Oh no, this is not a good fight for Tread. Tread's kind of derping in from both sides. Oh, Tread not quite ready to fight. I'd love to see Tread counterattack more. I feel like, you know, you really want to be like running Lings in, but there's planetaries everywhere. There's Widow Mines. wall off sensor tower. It's kind of hard right now as Tread, whereas Milo is on 8 factory, 3 reactors, 5 tech labs, and a starport, constantly building Banshees. I love the Banshee production, by the way. Back when I played a lot of mech and actually beat a few really high-ranked players on ladder and stuff like that. It was a couple years ago, 2K Atmospheres map pool, I guess, kind of tail end of that map pool. And I remember the Banshees being mixed in was something I copied completely off Gumiho, and it changes the damage output of your army drastically and makes it really awkward for Zerg to deal with. The problem is if they play Mutalisks, they're not as reliable. Oh my god, the Cyclone dive. Milo YOLOs the Cyclones. The Widowmine trap! Milo, you absolute dirty troll! Luckily, the Zerglings are all that runs into it at first. If the Mutas fly into that and stuff, it could be problematic. That is a crazy gamble, just chucking a massive Widowmines in the middle of the map. Meanwhile, Milo cramming these Cyclones in here. Dude, oh my lord. I mean, the Lings do okay. The Mutas are starting to die, but Lings kind of wreck Cyclones, so 2-2 Adrenal Zerglings do A-okay. Units lost tab is actually still in favor of Milo, though, because Milo's harassing. Milo killed a hatchery there. There's a gold base going up, though, so Tread keeps taking bases. This is a weird game. This is such a weird game. Lings going forward. There's not many Hellions, but the Lings are way ahead the rest of the army. A disjointed battle for Tread. The Ultras come in, the tail end. It's just 4 Ultras and 2 Banelings. The Lings already went in and wasted themselves. The sight blocker for Tread seems to actually be having a lot of effect there. The tanks are finally going down. The Ultras are going to clear through. Tread's done it. Tread's just broken the army. Tread has finally broken the army. There's 5 tanks on the map and nothing else. Planetaries. If we can get rid of a planetary, that would be huge. I think kill the planetary is actually the right move here, but there's more tanks coming in. We're going to go after the tanks in the rally. That could be an even better target. If you get on top of the rally in the third base, there's exposed SCVs. The wall's down. Milo caught with his pants around his ankle. Mech player trying to do a poo in the woods and he gets ambushed. And nobody likes getting ambushed when they're doing their business. You've all seen your pet dog look around before it does its business because it knows it's about to enter its most vulnerable state. Milo forgot to take that look around. The command center's burning. Repair. He's going to repair it, but that means the SCVs are hugging the Ultralisks. Dude, Tread is in it to win it. And Milo's like, wow, you made Ling Bane Ultra and you attack moved with it. Cool. You're so good at this video game. Wow, this is very skillful from you. Very cool. I like this guessing game because I really still don't know who's raging right now. We're going back into mass Muta against a 4 starport tech switch for Tread. I think Milo still has 3 mining bases, does get rid of the Ultras, has a supply lead most importantly. But the Mutalisks, dude, there's not much that shoots up. If you come out with pure tank Banshee right now, and the Mutas can do a big surprise move, it could be a big problem. Mutalisks only have 1-1. The mech has 3-3. So just to give you guys context, pretty much every mech unit has 1 armor, plus 3, 4 armor. These Mutalisks are doing 10 damage a shot, minus 4. So it's basically 6 damage, 1 bounce damage, 1 bounce damage. It's not a lot. And we're going to go for a Baneling. Oh, okay, so this is what we refer to as the Baneling Boom Boom. So we're going to try and blow up this planetary with Baneling Boom Boom. If we get rid of this base and the starports, I think Milo is going to be in big trouble, especially if Lings deny this, because that's an orbital on the top. That is super exposed. Now, the engineering base went down, guys, which means there's no building armor, no high-sec auto-tracking. So this is a low-sec drive Terran right now. And I got to tell you, you don't get that 7 range. You don't get that extra range on your boys. Your missile turrets, auto turrets, that sort of stuff. All your planetary fortress, unless you get that high-sec drive. Tanks, Widow Mines here. The Widow Mines are the saving grace. The Widow Mines are the saving grace. The Widow Mines are the saving grace. Mutalisks. No, Mutalisks! I don't know how to commentate that other than ow. Ow, ow, ow. Run your drones away. Get out of here, Tread. You need time to I think Tread's done. Ultra Ling Bane Mutal. It's not a very good anti-mech composition. I'll be honest, guys. I don't mind Ultra swaps if you're ahead as like an easy A-move unit to finish stuff off. But, yeah. Spellcasters, Swarm hosts earlier on, usually the best things against mech. But, oh man, the Ultra Ling Bane just ain't working out. Oh my gosh, he gets 2 tanks for that entire Zerg army. The gold base going down, it's building up. Gang mech players! Here it comes, Duder, A-move. Terran is the worst, you effing suck. Friggin' A-move Terran. I knew it, it's always A-move Terran mech. It's always far out. Why? Milo, thanks. I was gonna say, I'll kick you ass all game. I'll kick you asshole game. You A-move your tanks. Guys, have you ever seen anyone A-move tanks? They do siege. I love it because A-move doesn't even fit with mech because it just sieges up. It doesn't even A-move. It just sieges and sits there, and then you run into it and lose all your stuff. It's not even A-move tanks. Fucking garbage. Effing garbage, man. We've all been there when you feel helpless. It's a rough one, but to be fair, it's so funny though, because Tread took some pretty good fights, and Tread probably could actually win with this style if Tread just had a better opening. But Tread's early Bane busts were utter nonsense. I think the big thing keeping Tread back is probably just a lack of refinement in early game build orders, and I think they could easily, with the APM and the army movement and production I've seen, I think Tread could easily be like Masters 2, Masters 1, with a bit more organization and understanding. Trash player, says Tread. Milo says, bye. See ya. See ya, mate. Just, see ya. Bye, mate. Bye. They hate it when you do the little understated taunts. When you do that, oh. Oh, no, Milo. Oh, Milo drops the lol easy. Okay, wow. All right, guys, we're gonna, wow. Okay, I didn't realize I turned off my censorship because this is an older replay, so it loaded out a game. That's not meant to show on screen. I didn't know that was in this game. You're an N-word, enjoy ban, A-move moron, N-boy, go F yourself, R-word. Sorry, guys, I can't even show this on stream. I made the bad mistake today. We were trying to record this on stream. You can hear the sound effects and hear, yep, that's it. That's the end of the game. There we go. Wow, we cast the whole thing. We never popped out and we never messed up the production. Because that was wow. To be fair, that was a fun game. It was fun playing the game and figuring out who was who. And Milo with the easy drew out the N-word, which is of course the most common gamer word, which tells you, if you don't know, if your opponent starts calling you an N-word as a negative thing in the video game, it basically means they're crying inside and you've ruined their day. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it usually does mean they're having a very bad time. Either way, GG, well played, Milo. I actually think Tread played quite well. I think all Tread needed to do, just to organize their early game a little bit better and maybe not just run Ling Bane repeatedly into, you know, Hell That Widow Mine. Maybe don't rely on the mutas quite as much. Let's get into the next game. All right, guys, going to the next game. And oh, Jesus. All right. Oh, my God. Peugeot map again says, we're going to get back into the game in a sec, guys. We're going to get back into the game. There's too many gamer words coming out today. They called it a Peugeot map again. The word for homophobic. Brush said you can veto it. Now, chat's saying pig, I think saying the N-word. We need to address this. Chat saying pig. Saying the N-word was also very bad as... oh, my gosh. As Macrotos calls their opponent the R-word. They call them R-worded. In fact, people were saying, pig, you said he did nothing wrong. He just needed to fix his open. I mean, in terms of losing the game, obviously saying the N-word is wrong. You don't need me to explicitly say that that was an L. It's heavily understood intuitively by everybody. Now, stop calling me out, Twitch chat. We all know the N-word was a big L. We know that already. Now, Macrotos has come out here. This is a name I recognize. I think I may have played Macrotos, unless it's a common name. Or maybe I've cast their games before. Actually, have they been in Salt Mines before? This name is so familiar to me. It's probably a common name. Anyways, they came out, they said, you know, this Peugeot map, this map that is homosexual map, basically is what they said. Their opponent said, you know, you can veto it. And then they called them an R-word for pointing out their own stupidity. Macrotos is chronoing probes, doing a double gate opening. This looks like a pro gamer opening. This looks like a good opening. And you could see Brusher pull the second probe because they were worried about a cannon rush. But now they've realized there's no forge, nothing crazy's happening. But Macrotos has forgotten their cybercore. Solid 5-6 second delay on the cybercore, not the end of the world, but we'll see where it goes from here. Exactly, you don't care. Did I miss a line? Did you guys see a line? Is that just out of blue? Or is this just, they've just been steaming since the interaction a minute and a half ago and that just came, did I miss more interaction on this? What? What the hell? You don't even care. You're like, what? Dude, we had an interaction. So yesterday, me and Dot were on the way home from dinner when my parents came back from holiday. I had dinner with them and my brother and his wife. On the way back, get in the train carriage, turn to the right to sit down. There's a guy lying on the floor next to his, like, kind of luggage that you take on a plane. And he's just, like, looking super out of his mind. And I'm like, well, okay, we're going the other side of the train. So we go down, sit in the bottom spot. Some poor young lad apparently lives down the street from me, we found out after, decided to go sit, and he was just in the eye line of the guy who was passed out, kind of semi-unconscious something. So this crazy guy is out on drugs, probably heavily schizophrenic, I could figure out, basically figured because this guy was in his eye line, the guy wanted to fight him, and then got up and started offering a fight and be like, you won't go. It was, you could understand maybe 10% of his language, but I think Macrotos is that guy from the way they're behaving. They're being like, greedy R-word, because he built a Nexus after building 2 gateway units. This is a very standard, this is like every PvP right now is people making 2 gateway units into a Nexus. This is that level of insanity. He came down, he started taking his jacket off and be like, you want to go? And he was like, he was being full proper psycho, and this young Asian lad just ignored him with his headphones on, didn't make eye contact, didn't respond at all. Brusher he's not that as nice as that guy on the train last night. He's saying, you having a bad day, buddy? You see, Brusher is gonna poke the bear a little bit. Brusher's gonna go, yeah, hey, you having a bad day there? Are you? And Macrotos, I think, is having a very bad day. I mean, they're angry at Ghost River, first of all, which is, in my opinion, one of the more benign maps, especially for a mirror matchup. Dude, shut the F up, you greedy F-gag, which I think we know what they're trying to say. Brusher lets him leave. That's an interesting force field. Not... This is some high-level PvP. So anyways, long story short, guy got right up in the face of this guy on the train. But he kept doing the, like, you know, go up and pretend he's gonna fight and then walking away. And this guy just did not react at all and did not ignore him. So this guy was basically trying to start a fight with, like, a phantom. Ape, Blink, of course. Wait. I'm never gonna tell the story. Guys, first of all, it's Ape, Blink, of course. It is actually Blink. Meanwhile, Macrotos is making charge while he's like, oh yeah, wow, you're gonna make Blink. Wow, you're an ape. You're doing the same thing everyone does, taking a Nexus and making Blink. Basically the 2 most standard things. This is like, if you play a TVT and you scan and they have a command center, and then there's a barracks with stim upgrading and another barracks with a reactor, and you're like, oh, wow, 2 orbitals? Greedy, you greedy homo, you. And Marines, wow. Ape, making Marines. Ape, can't think for yourself, making Marines. You're like, it's the core unit. It shoots up, it shoots down, it shoots all around. It's really good, it only costs minerals. Yes, I'm gonna build that. You're like, idiot, why would you? Were you building Zerglings as a Zerg player? Moron. You know, like, Macrotos right now, there's clutching at straws, and there's whatever Macrotos is doing. Dancing with demons. You know, Macrotos is basically having a conversation with their own inadequacy at this stage. We've got a 3rd gateway and a 4th gateway. Anyways, long story short, the young lad had to get up to get off the train. So he got up and started walking the opposite direction of the guy. And the guy came down and was like kind of trying to half follow him. So I immediately stood up when the guy got really close to him. And this guy sees me and he's like, no, not you. This is the one who wanted to fight me, not you. And he ran away. And I was like, okay. And I was getting off at the same stop. So I'm just like, oh, drugs are bad, man. That sucked. And the guy's like, yeah, that was weird. You know, and we just got off the train and told the train guard, yes, there's a guy who's on a mixture of drugs and schizophrenia trying to fight people. You should probably kick him off the train. I realized that is Macrotos. That is this player. It's just pure insanity, distilled into absolute delusion. The ape blink. That was an ape blink. To be fair, that was an ape blink. What a friggin' idiot. Oh, you're gonna blink on Immortals? What a moron. Guys, Brusher is actually, can you believe that? Why would you blink? Immortals counter them. Immortals literally counter them. It's wild. Come on, all in harder, noob. I'm on 3 base. Is that what your like? You know I'm on 3 base, dude. I'm winning. 2 N base 0 techie. 2 N base 0. I mean, you guys are gonna in Twitch chat. I know you guys are a little insane. Can you guys interpret this? Do any of you speak this language? Please help me. Please help me. 2 base tech. He's saying you made tech on 2 base. So basically, because he made the Twilight Council before making the 3rd base, he made 2 base tech, and therefore, that's really dumb. He's basically saying if you made tech, you're not actually on 3 base. Like if you make a Twilight Council before building your 3rd Nexus, you're a friggin' noob. He's just playing greedy. You're a greedy homo, is the nice way of saying what he was saying. You know. So, but you're also R-worded. You have 0 skill, 0 brain. and 0 gameplay. You know what's impressive, guys? I don't think you took a 3rd Nexus before building tech either, mate. Guys, we're fact-checking the crazy person's idea. Oh, wow, so you bullied a homeless guy. Are you proud? Whoa, that's a bait, right? Twitch chat? I bullied a homeless guy? You gotta realize this guy was like literally like an inch from hitting this guy multiple times and was getting in his face, and I stood up and stepped in his direction and he ran away. Is that bullying? Stopping a guy from assaulting someone? Is that bullying? We're Twitch chat's baiting, guys. Just remember, if you guys watch on YouTube, you guys should remember there is a lot of people in Twitch chat who are what we would call very stupid. You guys should come out. Usually you have to go to the bottom of the YouTube comment section. In Twitch chat, it's not ordered. It just pops up as they say it. It's wild. It's a wild time. So yeah, guys, let's check out. When did this 3rd base go down compared to this tech? Twilight Forge and Robo before 3rd base. Wait. So we went for 3 tech/upgrade structures before 3rd base. Meanwhile, our opponent went for 1, 2. Oh no. Wait, guys. He only went 2 Oh no! Macrotos is actually the 8th. Oh no! Macrotos is the player who went even more tech like an idiot before expanding. Oh wait, is he saying actually? Yeah, because he's saying you should expand before. I don't know. Anyways, the logic, actually there is a logic, right? Because I mean his Nexus was earlier, but that's just because he didn't build any units. I think I might be trying to analyze Insanity right now. I do agree that was a blink 8 though, an 8 blink for Brusher. Brusher's probably a bit of an idiot. And just a reminder, guys, don't veto maps. Blame your opponent for being R-worded and doing 8 blinks while playing 8 blink style and being greedy for Joes. Nice banter from Macrotos, if we can call it that. Some of the worst gameplay we've seen in a while. And you know what's crazy, guys? Brusher actually played really well. This kind of looks like it's low Masters as well. These are like not low-level games. But it's just a good reminder, even around Masters level, you've got people who are just completely crazy. GG, well played to Brusher. Bit of a different show this time. You guys let me know if you liked it or not. I think nothing can match last week's, but I will try to find more replays of people like It's-a-me Mario, because I thought that was actually rather kind of wholesome smack talk, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I was just interpreting it in a positive way because I hadn't cast Salt Mines in a while. Either way, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching the Salt Mines. Send in your replays down below. We'll see you guys later. Goodbye and good night.